Yeah, good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday, 27th of June, 2026. Let us listen to this, our brother here, and let us hear what he has to say about the things that is happening in Nigeria and why the bandits, the terrorists, instead of them to release their victims that have been in their captivity for a very long time in OYO State, they decided to use a helicopter to evacuate those victims to northern state, where they feel that their kidnapping business is more safer and secured, where they feel that nobody can disturb them, where they feel that that is their territory, that whatever they say and whatever they do goes. You understand? So let us listen to what our brother has to say. You understand? Then we will still come back and summarize the video. But let us listen to this our brother first and hear what he has to say.
Tuesday, 23rd day of June is today, 2026. Good morning, everyone. This is a very sad update, and I don't think that saying it on social media is going to change anything. But it is important we say it as it is. It is important that people know what is actually going on. And this is about the OYO State students and teachers who were abducted from their school, who were kidnapped by these Islamic extremists. And after the whole thing and done, they demanded for Sharia, and at the end they said they did not demand for Sharia. Now, because of the controversies, the criticism that people started lashing upon them and their fellow Muslims, because we were feeling that these people are not talking enough, because they like what these terrorists are doing. I was one of the people who are feeling like that, and I still feel like that. So the terrorists now lifted the children to Kaduna State, and on ground some elders to Kaduna State. My question remains this: in a country, forget about Tinubu now. Tinubu is not in this equation. Let me throw him away, even though he's the commander-in-chief. In a country where Christopher Musa is the defense chief, the minister of defense, the terrorists use helicopter to lift school children from OYO State to Kaduna State. You are minister of defense, right? So you don't know about helicopters flying in Nigeria. We are at war. You don't know the helicopters that terrorists are using or not. After lifting the children, they use through the roads to carry some persons again, because there are many, to Kaduna State. I ask again, do you people really understand Nigeria? Do you people really know Nigeria? Do you people really know what is going on in Nigeria? No, do you really know? Listen, I'm telling you, people knows about this. This is not, oh, Okocha is saying something that nobody has. People knows what I'm talking about. But they will not talk about it. They knows. The terrorists lifted these people. And, oh God. You see, there was a day military went to confront these people. Like, I can't imagine what happened that very day. I believe, this is an assumption, okay? I believe that before those military personnel approaches the terrorists, because they know their location when they were in OYO State, even now in Kaduna State, they know their location. So when they were approaching, I believe inside that called the terrorists, the military are approaching. Go after them first. That was why the military that went there could not do anything, and they killed one of them. If not, they would defeat them. When the vigilante went to confront them, the vigilante said that the only reason they were unable to rescue these people and finish these terrorists because they killed some of the terrorists when the vigilante people went there. And the vigilante members, none of them sustained even injury. They did not kill any of them. This is because there is no insider source who is telling them that the vigilantes were coming, this or that. So that was, the vigilante said that it is because of superior firepower. The gun lasted close to 30 minutes to 1 hour. And with pump action, the vigilantes, they are not like the whole community people. So with that pump action, 8 rounds and lesser rounds, they could not match the continuous firepower with the terrorists. If not, they could have defeated them and rescued the people. So kudos to the vigilante officers. Now, they have shifted, or they have carried these people to Kaduna State. These people are in Kaduna State now. So what next? What next? These people, just don't forget that they know Rebadu with the rest people. They travel to OYO State with helicopter. They said that they are going for a delegation. They want to mediate. They want to know how to release these people. But up to today, they have not come back to tell you what transpired. They did not come out to say, oh, this was how we went. This was because these people are then to Sharia. Either you give OYO State back to Sharia or not. Listen, this was how these people captured Kwara State. Kwara State is a full-blown Yoruba state. A full-blown Yoruba state. They kill their kings. They suppress the people. They install their own king. And today now, they are, in charge of almost everything there in Kwara State. So I want people to actually understand what is going on. Not because this video that I am doing now, not because it is going to change something. Not because it is going to change something. I know it is not going to change anything. But it's important people understand what is going on. Nobody's talking about it. Tinubu feels some concern. Your people are being kidnapped, beheaded, transported from OYO to Kaduna. See, Nigeria is run by terrorists. You can't tell me otherwise. In a country where the terrorists use helicopter to lift people they kidnap from OYO to Kaduna, and the rest people they use roads. Meaning nobody has been monitoring these people. There is no intention to rescue these people whatsoever. Look at the Prime Minister of UK resigned. He resigned because people are saying immigration, but people did not understand. He resigned because he saw that Islamization in UK is now in another level. He saw that it is now in another level. Crimes everywhere. He resigned. Now, what I'm trying to say here is this. Someone like Christopher Musa, Nubu Rebado, Tinubu, they have no business in office. I am saying this, these people have no business in office again. by the single action of terrorists using helicopter to lift victims from Oyo to Kaduna, it means that this territory belongs to them. It means that there is no country. No country. Like, this is 2026. I'm talking about even some West African states right now as I speak to you have a very secure airspace. Recently now, Burkina Faso is securing their airspace. That even though you fly drone from another country, enter Burkina Faso right now as I speak to you, within minutes they will dictate it and go after it. And a helicopter, terrorists have been using helicopter right from time. It's not today, so it's not because of this kidnapping. They have been using helicopter right from time. But I understand one thing: these terrorists, they don't own the helicopter. The government owns the helicopter. People in government own the helicopter. The government knows everything. The primary responsibility of the government is to secure lives and property of the people, of which these people don't have interest in securing your life. Where do we go from here? Is this not a serious matter? Like, when this thing is happening, are people supposed to be talking about election? That is the question. Are people supposed to be talking about election at this moment? Why would you be talking about election? Why? Election for what exactly? Don't you see what happened in Ekiti State? How many people fought? How many people were ready to die? How many people were ready to face these people head to head? They collected money and, they back off. I pity what is ahead. I pity us. I pity us. Now tell me, it's cool that these terrorists storm.
Have you watched the video finish? You see the reason why we always tell you people that some people own this country called Nigeria. Some people feel that they are the owner of Nigeria, and therefore whatever they do or whatever they say is the final destination. You understand? Now, after the very dark man went all the way from Abuja to OYO State to protest for the release of those our children and mother, those school children and the teachers who were kidnapped, that have been inside this, that has been with the kidnappers for a very long time, for them to release them. Guess what? After the protest, it's not even up to 72 hours that protest was made. Instead of the terrorists to release their victim to the public, what did they do? They used a helicopter all the way from northern states and went to Oyo State, and they evacuated those their kidnappers, those school children, those teachers, those our mothers. And they still use road to transport the remaining people. Have you seen the kind of government that we are operating with? Imagine a country that has Minister of Defense, they have Chief of Staff, and the terrorists flew from northern state to Oyo State with a helicopter and took those people that they kidnapped to northern states. And you say that we have a government, and you say that these people are not working with the government. Tell me the reason why they are not working with the government. Just tell me why you feel that Nigerian government are not working with terrorists. You get the point? And these are the countries that you think that it can ever get better. You think the country can ever get better when the people that is in charge are behind bars, sponsoring the terrorism that is going on in Nigeria, sponsoring the terrorists, the Boko Haram and the bandits in Nigeria, and you think that what is happening in Nigeria is going to stop? Is that what you think? We are far, very, very far.